The dual crises of the COVID-19 pandemic and Tropical Cyclone Harold are having a significant impact on the 13.7% of Fijians with a disability. That's 1 in every 7 Fijians.
There has been a lot of persons with disability that were affected. Their livelihood, their agricultural needs, their wash needs, and also the increased demand of assistive devices also increases, and also the integrated needs, the food rations, someone needing medications, the medical consumables, that really was at high demand.
Funding reductions combined with a spike in demand for services during the crises threatened to close services. In a partnership for recovery, urgent funding was provided.
Without the Australian money, without the Australian support, without the Australian assistance, most of our programs would have come to a standstill, including the livelihoods of the very people with disability that are actually running the organizations, the governance structure within the organizations. A lot of it has been dependent on budgets that has been received through the Australian budget supports.
We were really in a verge of closing our offices, and we are so grateful that development partners and the other Fiji Women's Fund, Pacific Women, and Australian Humanitarian Partnership coming on board and supporting the operations of our organizations that I've mentioned, and that's where we are still, our doors are still open now, and we are so thankful that we are still able to implement the activities that we need to give out to persons with disability out there in the community. Yeah?
Moving forward, the Fiji Disabled Peoples Federation says it's critical people with disabilities are consulted for any planned promotions or developments for COVID-19 and TC Harold, and that a percentage of all funding is committed to disability inclusion.
In this work, it's nothing about us without us. So persons with disability are at the center of leadership, decision making, and giving our advice on disability inclusion, whether it's TC Harold or COVID or any other disasters for that matter.
The diversity of disability can only be embedded or included in all programs if these partners have within their projects and programs ensuring that they have a disability component, not only to tick the box, but to ensure that there's sustainability, there's engagement, and there's real concrete engagement, not only as recipients or beneficiaries of programs, but also decision makers and implementers of such programs.
Pacific Women is proud to join the Fiji Women's Fund and Australian Humanitarian Partnership in supporting FDPF and its affiliates to provide additional assistance to Fijian people with disabilities during the dual crises of COVID-19 and Tropical Cyclone Harold.